Sure.
Zero apprehension.
I could not have agreed more myself. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Podcasting's Bradley Bodine, joined by Podcasting's Eric Pedigo and
Certainly.
Podcasting's Nick Pedigo.
Great.
I am happy to throw it over to your host, Eric, God damn it, Pedigo.
What's up, guys? I'm Nick.
He threw it to me.
Yeah. I intercepted.
Yeah, you did. Good
Ooh.
D.
Intercepted.
Good D,
Everybody
bro.
knows Nick's got some good D.
Got that good D.
Ain't that right? Brethany, shout-outs.
Brethany.
Ooh. All right. That was weird.
Gentlemen,
Hey, guys.
Derailed.
Welcome
That is the podcast.
to the greatest
It's pretty good.
podcast.
We're on fire on the internet, boys.
We didn't have any 5,000 view
Not
TikToks
5,000
last week.
Well, we went from 2.5-ish K to 5K over the course of the week. That's adding another 2.5K, and then we put a couple more out. Eric Pedigo, credit where credit's due, and one of those is at least creeping up on 1,000. I mean, I think Are we famous?
Sure. I think so.
I'm getting recognized at places I have never been by people I have never met.
wow.
That's what famous is, buddy. Yeah.
Congratulations.
We made it. Mm-hmm. We made
Good
it.
job, guys. You've done it. That being said, I would like to withdraw a statement
Oh, God.
that I made last week.
Okay.
As it applies literally specifically to that TikTok that we made that went out, you know.
Well, hold on. What did you say last week?
Well,
This is going back to last week.
I like that.
That right? Hey,
I like that a lot.
Look at-
That
that was really
felt
cool.
good.
look at me. Well,
Feel
Do it
like
again.
ooh.
And I'm sorry.
never usually happens to me. I don't know why.
You're just so pretty. Okay. All right. What'd you say last week, buddy?
Well, it was the NBA TikTok that went out there where one guy commented that podcast equipment is getting too cheap.
And you said that was really funny and
Yeah,
good.
and I
was it?
appreciated it. No, it is. Whoever originally came up with that,
Yeah.
it's funny and good.
You see that everywhere.
But now, since that was the first time I had seen it. Now,
Oh, yeah.
I've seen it all over.
Right. So yeah, take it back. Walk it back. But
Hey,
one
hey,
of those-
guy.
yeah.
Hey, guy.
Nah.
Not funny.
You didn't fool me for 1 second.
Right.
You creep.
You stole a joke that somebody else came up with.
Right.
You might as well have said, "That'll leave a mark."
Right.
Or, "Oh, I threw up in my mouth a little bit."
Oh God.
Or, "I'm just gonna leave this here."
Say it
whatever.
louder for the people in the back.
Yeah,
Dumb.
louder for the people.
asking for a friend. You
Yeah.
dumb bitch.
One of those silly,
Huh?
silly prank comments like, "Oh, well, the truth about this story is ... see more," and then you click see more, and there's no see more to click.
Tell me
not-
you knew without saying that you knew.
Yeah.
Bleh.
Do you remember the username?
No. Not.
We should figure it out. We should figure it out and say it and blast
worthy.
it.
It's probably unoriginal fucker 7
Yeah.
at myspace.com.
So,
Stupid, dumb asshole. Go ahead.
you, sir,
Yeah.
who I gave credit to, consider that credit officially withdrawn. Come up with your own jokes. You suck.
Yeah.
Right.
Credit revoked,
Yep.
Gentlemen,
buddies.
Pedigo, you
Boys.
smoked some meat yesterday.
I smoked some meat yesterday. Gosh, darn it. Yesterday was such a good day, you guys.
but something happened
oh,
that I want to talk about
yeah.
because it's something that we've all experienced
Yes.
before. So you called me to ask for some meat suggestions.
You're the guy I would go to for
I'm a
meat
pro
smoking
smoker.
advice. for
Pro
sure.
smoker. And so we talk about it. I also had multiple things I had to talk to you about.
Apparently, yes.
Yeah. Well, apparently, what do you mean? You're my brother.
I love you.
I love you too. I had things I needed to talk to you about.
Right?
We love you too, Brad.
Oh, thanks, guys. I love you too.
You're our brother. We love you, Brad.
I love you guys
But
too.
everybody knows this tone when you're on the phone with somebody. And you're not just rambling on, like keeping them on the phone, just like, so what are you like doing later? You know, like, let me tell you about this random story. Like, you have legitimate. We're grown. We're busy.
We got business to,
We got
to
things
take care of
in
together.
our lives. I don't have time to chit chat on the phone with people.
You could have fooled me.
Hey,
Yeah.
you were giving me, like, I'm talking about legit things. We have plans coming up.
Yeah.
And he has given me the tone when you're on the phone with somebody and they're kind of like giving you the wrap it up tone. Like, okay, no, cool, man. No. Yeah, cool. No, that's cool. Yeah, no, we will. Yeah, cool. And I called him out right in the middle of it.
Right, yeah.
I said, okay, listen.
You picked right up on it, but it still didn't do anything to make the conversation go faster. My God, it took forever. I understand we had so much to talk about. I just feel like we could have done it quicker.
Listen.
You're about to pull up the...
You jerk.
Okay, let's see how long the... I'm going to say 6.5 minutes. 6.5 minutes.
58 seconds.
No, 6.5 minutes. 6.5 minutes.
I'm telling you right now, it was 6 minutes and 58 seconds.
So it was longer.
If you were on Price is Right, if this was Price is Right, you'd have a shot.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I didn't go over.
You, after getting the advice, you sought out.
Because that's what I was after.
Right.
And I got it. And then you're like, all right, but I'm going to stick around for several more minutes.
Okay. And let's break this down then.
Okay.
Because
what did we talk about?
All right. One of the things we talked about was content for the podcast today.
Mm-hmm. And we talked about it.
Uh-huh.
And then we were still on the phone.
Because you know why else?
Because we have plans next weekend.
That we needed to talk about. Because I didn't know if you realized that you scheduled Family Darts Night on the same night as the Money in the Bank PPV.
MITB, PPV, PLE, OMG.
He scheduled Family Darts Night, so I wanted to make sure, hey, you know what next week is. Also, our nephew back in town, recently 21.
Yeah.
I was telling you, hey, Jaren's coming to play darts, and then Sunday we're going to watch a replay.
MITB, PLE.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So,
all this stuff is pertinent information, and the whole time he's giving me okay, cool. Yeah, okay, cool. So in the middle, I'm like, hey, man.
Yeah.
I feel you trying to rush me off the phone.
Yeah.
And I've got a couple more things to get to, so stop it.
We could just wrap it up quicker, is my whole point.
If I didn't have to stop tell you to quit being a dick, it would have gone much quicker.
You just said a bad word on the show.
No, guys,
it got to the point where you said, hold on, I have a few more things. And I said, a few, dude?
Yeah, because at that point, I had asked 0 things that I wanted to talk about. So we talked about what you wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
And then you were giving me the get me off the phone tone.
I was smoking some meat.
I was like, hey, busy. I have a couple things I want to talk about.
Ooh, you should have texted him.
A couple? I was driving.
You should. Yeah, I don't.
Had appointments all day.
You're right. I don't want you to drive and text.
Yeah. Brad.
Go ahead, Brad.
My brother doesn't have 7 minutes to talk to me. No.
That's bullshit.
4 minutes to talk to me because we spent 3 minutes on his thing.
You're right.
4 minutes.
That's all it takes on his thing.
Yeah.
That's all it takes. Shout outs.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Here's the thing, guys.
Heads up.
Just a couple points. I don't like being the only one not mad on the show.
It's weird. So then get pissed real quick.
That was my question.
On this,
there's something inside of me that wants to, I don't know, incur wrath upon Thoust.
Sure.
Right? So,
thine though, bro?
Yeah.
Thine?
Yeah. Yeah, thine and
Why
thine.
thine?
Thiner.
No, thine.
So, my question is, hey, should I be mad too?
Yeah. Get pissed.
Hey, your best friend Nick.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Why the fuck did you do that? With the scheduling, that's what I'm more mad about.
Money in
than anything.
it was an oversight a few weeks ago, and then but also it kind of works out that it's literally the only night we can do this while Bethany shout outs does not have her child.
Wow, a lot of only nights we can do things next week. I'm really mad about it now that I really think back on things. Anyways, you're my best goddamn friend.
My best friend in the fucking world. I swear to God, I love you so much.
I didn't take long.
A world without you is a world without me. I mark my words. We go down together.
Yeah.
Yep.
Here's the whole thing, though, guys.
1 bullet, 2 brains.
Here's where I'm at with it. Nobody call me.
Oh, stop it!
No. Hold on. Let me get this whole thought out. Okay.
Yeah. Get it out.
This is only gonna. I only have a few things to say about it, right?
Okay.
And that's fine.
Yeah, you got 6 minutes and 58
All right,
seconds.
here it is.
Come on, cool. Yeah,
here it is.
Cool. Sure. Yeah, cool. We will. Yep, cool.
Nobody
Feels good, right?
Call me. Nobody call me, and that's the end of it.
Yeah.
Don't call me.
Huh?
Don't ever fucking call me. Don't call me. Don't ever call me.
No, it's cool.
Just text me. They invented texting because we all collectively decided and figured out that talking on the phone fucking sucks.
Yeah, because
I hate it.
When you were asking for your advice on smoking your pork butt. You did what then?
I called you because it could have been a very quick conversation.
Hard stop.
Because I was in the middle of this shit, and I'm like, wait, do you wrap pork butt in foil? And you're like, yep. And then that could have been the end of it, and the rest of it could have been a text.
You can call. Don't call you.
Don't call me.
This doesn't make any sense.
Yes, it does.
Nick,
go ahead, buddy.
Can I still call you? Just because I generally do keep it quick. Like, I'm walking in the door after work. I'm like, hey, we doing a thing tonight? All right, cool, dude. That's dope. Maybe one extra thing. Ha ha, funny. Pimp joke. And then the phone conversation's over.
Pimp
That's literally, ours would have also been about the same. Like 2 minutes per subject. That's it.
Yeah,
Two subjects.
We're not... Eric Pedigo, I'm sorry to contrary
you
here, but we're 10 seconds a subject.
Yeah.
I go,
it's so quick.
I go,
don't care.
Nick Pedigo pimp, and he goes pimp, and I go Tuesday, and he goes Tuesday, and then I go sweet, something funny pimp, and he goes sweet, and then
and
I'm like,
let me explain something to you guys. What you just described.
Yeah,
that's what texting is for. All right.
No.
Yes. Okay. Well, that's not worth a phone call.
I have to hear the tone in his voice.
Yeah, and then here's the thing is that's information that I wanted to know then and there, if possible, right? And I'm a firm believer that a text is not a form of urgent conversation in any way. A text can go into the inbox and fucking wait for as long as I decide.
Here is what we're going to do.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Hey, subscribe, download to our show.
CTA.
Also, let us know. Give us some feedback on this specifically.
Don't ever call me.
Who's the dick? Is it me for wanting 4 minutes of my brother's time?
It was
who I love more than anything and cherish.
You love me more than anything, dude.
Yeah, you're my brother.
You love me more than your children.
It's equal. It's more than everything else. It's family and then everything else.
Okay.
So
money over hoes, dude.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
Boy.
Yeah,
boy howdy.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, you don't have 4 minutes for your big brother.
I love you.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
you don't have 4 minutes for me? That's not love.
I'm starting to feel really bad.
Yeah. So, weigh in. Let us know who was wrong in this. Do you have 4 minutes to talk to your big brother?
Did you ask him that first?
I don't need. Why? I was trying to get quickly through the thing.
Then
so
you
why would I?
demanded it, and then that's kind of rude. But he called you,
Brad,
so it doesn't matter.
Stop it.
Now
he called you.
Now
you're being a contrarian.
He called you.
All right.
To wrap it up, though, don't call me. All right. Okay. What else?
Now,
do you have?
I was out driving. Otherwise, I would have texted.
Yeah, I'm a texter.
Right? But I was driving. So when I'm driving, I just make a phone call. That's okay.
Fair enough.
And there was a lot of traffic because it was Saturday.
Ooh.
And so then I thought, you know what we should do today?
Learn to drive, you son of...
It's time for Brad's Traffic Report.
My name's Brad, and I hate people on bicycles. I mean, a little pretext. There's a 2-lane road here in our town that gets very busy during rush hour. It's called Iron Bridge.
Yeah.
And it goes past a bunch of shit that people go to. So people are driving on it all the time. It's one of the couple ways out of town. There's not a lot of shoulder on there. Whatever. That's the pretext.
Post-text.
Twice this week. Now for the epilogue. Twice this week, I've encountered cyclists on that road doing just dangerous cycling. Now, there is a bit of gravel there that you could ride in. Please do that instead of doing these things.
Please do that.
Bicycles on gravel, though, is not safe.
I understand that as well.
It's safer than...
My ultimate point is...
I need to chill out.
Yeah. My ultimate point is,
more coffee, maybe?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Local crowd, instead of riding your bike down Iron Bridge Road, cut over into the fucking subdivision that's right behind it, right beside it, on either side, and just ride there.
Might I also offer that at the north end of Iron Bridge Road is the entrance to a bike trail that goes for miles and miles and miles.
Now, so then that's a thought I had that chilled me out a little bit after the fact was, well, we got populace going up to this bike trail from here, so that makes sense. And if your choice is Iron Bridge or Route 4, a county highway, then you're probably going to pick Iron Bridge.
Here's the move. You drive to the parking lot for the bike trail.
And
then,
I thought that was it.
That was
Here's how to fix it. Just drive.
Just drive.
Also, that would be great.
You don't have sponsors. You don't have to dress like that.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Your costume's dumb.
Mm-hmm. So my proposition is...
Nobody wants to see the outline.
I would be happy to pay $1 more in taxes a year if we just extend that bike trail all the way into Chatham.
Oh, sure.
And then that solves all of our bike problems. Bring it past the high school so then neighborhood kids can take it to the schools.
Sure.
And you're all good. And it's because one of those bikers, one of those biker gangs was a fucking teenager. On a BMX bike, I imagine getting to school because it was that direction. Yeah. The move I didn't like about that was he was coming up to a part where the shoulder ends and the gravel starts, and instead of just rocking and rolling onto the gravel, which I could have done as an adult man, but I'll get you. I understand the danger of the gravel, so it's kind of a gray area here. Anyways, we're both coming up to about the same spot. He gets to where he's at, and he does a quick bicyclist swoop right over into my lane, dude.
Yeah, idiots.
No hand signals. Right. No nothing.
Yeah.
All right. Follow the goddamn law before I call the goddamn cops on your goddamn ass.
There we go.
Got big red brat.
So correct me if I'm wrong. Doesn't the bike trail doesn't it start in Chatham? And then go.
Oh, if it does, I'm about to be so.
I believe it. I believe you can park right over off of Walnut by.
Yeah, because it comes in here past the tracks.
There's a parking lot.
Here.
Yeah.
Homeboy pulled up a map over here.
I'm so mad. Hey, everybody start parking right by the fucking tracks, right here by RP Lumber, and go from there. That's how you get everywhere you need to go. I swear to God, people in Canada are loving this segment.
You're welcome.
Because they can picture this perfectly.
Oh, yeah. They're going fucking dummies.
Hey, get off that fucking bike.
Yeah. Get in your car.
Yeah, there it is. The interurban trail actually starts right there.
Wow.
In Chatham.
Wow.
Boom. And just goes. You don't have to.
Very local, heavy episode.
Yep. All right. Yeah, for all of our listeners.
And then just once more to reiterate, everybody, if you're...
He's fine.
If you're getting into a turn lane, get all the way into the goddamn turn lane before I have a goddamn aneurysm picking my goddamn kid up from goddamn school. Look at his head. Look at his head. I swear to fucking God. Just learn to do it.
We are going to lose our friend Brad over this bull crap. We're going to lose him.
My heart rate's through the roof.
We're going to lose you, big guy. We don't want to lose you. We just, we care about you. We think the world of you. We just love the heck out of you.
After all that, I need thank you. I need a wet wipe and a sip of Joe. And probably smoke a cig.
Yeah.
Because I finished.
Just oh God. What?
I have thoughts on bicyclists.
Sure.
And sure, they can be annoying when you're driving a car. It's kind of like farmers driving big, huge tractors. It's annoying, but it's like, listen, this is part of life.
We have to share the road.
Yeah.
Other people exist.
Yes. And I've gone for bike rides my own self. I get it. But here's what I don't like. Don't be a jerk just because you're on a bike. Sure. Because that happens. Like, stay over, let people get around you. And also, if we're going like towards each other and I wave at you, wave back.
Yeah, you had gosh darn better.
Just wave back. Don't
acknowledge me.
Look at me like I'm lesser than because I've opted to drive.
Right.
Like, oh, hey, fatty, you driving, huh?
They're like, look at this asshole.
Yeah, you could never wear these shorts, bro. You rip them.
The wheel,
big fatty,
fatsist. Hate them.
You're destroying the planet. Thank you.
And then here's the other thing. There's more. You know? Is that okay? Should I wrap it up? We can wrap this up. Should I text this to you?
Could have texted it. Yeah. Jeez.
I did text this to our group thread, but kids today, and this might be a little get off my lawn.
Okay, let's hear it.
But I don't like the motorized bicycles and scooters that kids today are cruising around on.
Okay, let's hear your reasoning for disliking Joy.
And can we draw a line real quick? Mm-hmm. Like Fred's motorized scooter isn't necessarily street worthy, right?
Yeah, so that's what I mean.
So does it count?
It doesn't count. If you're just going to cruise around the parking, that's fine. Okay. But if you're going on like, I'm talking bike rides, like such a big part of being a kid is riding your bike. Mm-hmm. You don't realize the exercise that you get doing that. So,
dude, I had sculpted calves.
Yeah, just to get into some not funny stuff. We've got a serious obesity problem here in the United States of America amongst the young people. And
amongst the old people,
and
too.
The old
people,
sure.
But
Yeah.
But
it's an epidemic.
if it starts when you're young, it's only going to be terrible when you're older.
Sure.
Right? And so if we're not even making you pedal anymore to get to your homie's house,
Right. Yeah. You're just
pedal to your homies.
Yeah,
Don't.
You want to know the problem with these goddamn kids is they don't pedal to their homies anymore.
Right.
Not pedaling homies, not having to conquer uphill
Oh,
endeavors.
you
Talk
gotta
about making it
conquer
halfway up and being
uphills.
like, I can do this, but do I want to?
Ugh,
Should
I get off and walk? Should I get off and walk the bike?
God, no.
No,
Absolutely not.
You pedal through
to your homies.
All right, out of us three at this table, raise your hand if you've ever gotten off the bike to walk it up the hill.
Absolutely.
dude.
Yeah.
Two pussies. Can't fucking do it.
No, where we grew up, dude, some of those hills were
you don't understand.
treacherous,
You do not
bro.
No, I
understand.
thought you were bigger men than those bigger hills, but whatever.
We were small
Certainly
children.
smaller than the hills.
Yeah,
I mean,
the hills,
hills
were
are
big.
enormous.
Grow the fuck up, guys.
And
I
I'd
don't know what
also-
you want me to say.
I had already pedaled 9 miles that day and played one-on-one for 4 straight hours,
Right.
Yeah.
so I can walk a hill.
Remember just being in pristine shape as a child and just wasting it, you know?
But nowadays, just
Yeah. You just scoot onto your homies.
I'll be at the homies in a little bit, and then
Yeah.
we'll sit there and play video games.
We're going to sit there on our phones.
We'll do 1v1.
People are so quick to pick up their phones. And
Yep. Anyhow, yeah, it's some get off my lawn stuff.
It is. But some get off my lawn stuff is incredibly valid.
Right.
Because you know what sucks is the youth.
That's it.
Yeah.
How cool would it have been when we were kids to have some? I mean, we had some motorized stuff. You guys had some power bikes,
we
right?
grew up
Dirt
on
bikes,
dirt bikes.
yeah.
Right?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm good at a lot of things that I do.
Do a chainsaw. Give me just a standard 2-stroke.
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Goddamn son of a hate.
All right, now stop. Thank you.
Here's the thing, though, is my dirt bike. I rode hard, dog. I'm in the woods. I'm on tracks. I'm like,
Okay, that was an
I don't-
exercise too. Now,
yeah, it was
I
an
don't-
exercise. These kids they're not doing whoop-de-whoops on their little motorized scooters.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
Soft ass kids.
yeah. We weren't just going for leisurely strolls.
No.
We had like a whole little track in our backyard, dude. It was cool.
But you know what I won't do, like a typical boomer? I'm not going to be mad at these kids about it. I'm going to be mad at their parents.
No, yeah, it's the owner's fault.
The boomers hate
That's
the
a bad
kids.
owner.
No bad dogs, just bad parents.
There you go. There
Exactly.
It
Yeah.
is. Yeah, I guess while we're talking about cars,
Okay.
It's a good movie.
you guys ever been to a gas station?
Yeah.
And you're just pumping gas.
Oh.
Yep.
And somebody has just got their personal music
Oh, dude.
blaring so loud.
What is that about?
I don't understand it, dude. Like, if you like Luke Combs, fine. I don't need to listen to him at full blast.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get my gas and continue with my business.
Right.
And instead, it's freaking, dang it, I couldn't think of a funny song by the end of my
This is not a party.
crap.
I would do anything for Love by Meatloaf.
That'd be-
Works pretty
Okay,
well. in
well,
that
okay,
that'd
scenario.
be, yeah.
I'd
reconsider my whole
I would.
position.
I'd join in. I'd start going, hey, maybe I'm correct. So
You have a great meatloaf.
That's a good.
I do.
It's a good loaf, bro.
It's the
About to
spices
talk
that
about
I put in.
cooking.
it.
Yeah, okay.
So,
I would have done
he
the
was
same thing.
very blousy.
Wow. A lot of ruffles, huh?
and there were a lot of blouses back then, credit, but he was
He
a
was.
big part of the blouse
He
community.
was-
He was a big reason blouses were cool on men back then.
He advanced the blouse movement.
He did. He was like, "This is for the blouses." Oh, like a bat out of hell of it.
He did a lot for the blouse.
Best Meatloaf song.
What's the best meatloaf song?
Best Meatloaf song.
Shit.
Paradise by the Dashboard.
It's got to be right. That's in there.
Which one's that? Is that? And I love you till the end of time.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's that because that's mine.
Yeah.
Yep, Paradise by the Dashboard
Just-
Light.
I always liked the Thunder Rolls.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Tells a great story. But Paradise by the Dashboard Light is just a teenage dude trying to bang,
Yeah,
and his girlfriend wouldn't let him unless he committed to marry her.
right.
And he just wanted to bang so bad. He's like, "Yeah, I will then."
It's like, I guess
and then,
and then he wrote, "I'll do anything for love."
Yeah.
yeah, and
but I
then-
won't do
but
that
I
because he
won't-
thought about it a little more.
As an older loaf,
Right.
He was like, maybe this was a mistake.
As a more well done loaf.
You know, I took advantage of that young lady.
Hey,
She took advantage of him.
Absolutely. Yeah.
She knew what she was working with, and she tied him down forever.
But ultimately,
He's
guys,
miserable. Praying for the end of time.
Poor guy.
Praying for the end of time, dude. He's like, I made a mistake.
He was praying for the end of time.
Yeah, to hurry up and arrive.
And I've been praying
Holy
for the
shit.
end of time.
Dude, that's awesome.
Check out the lyrics.
Yeah.
If I have to spend another minute with you, I don't think I could really survive. Right?
Whoa. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it's about regret.
Maybe she's
But you know,
maybe she's a little demanding.
She's singing along with him, too. They're both miserable.
Right. He's like, I can't even do this goddamn band by myself.
Yeah.
Anymore.
she's like, I want you to love me forever. And he's like,
God.
stop right there.
Yeah. It's like, I'll love you forever. I just hope that we both die tomorrow.
Yeah, right. But ultimately, guys, I mean, hey, though it's cold and lonely on this deep, dark night, I could see paradise by the dashboard light. He's talking about a vagina. There, it's
a what?
Lit up by the dashboard lights on that fucking
'Cause they're in the car.
Buick Century.
Because they're making love in a vehicle.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
She's like, turn the map light off, and he's like, no, that's what's letting me get there.
You don't have many options as a teenager. Back in the
Got to make love in vehicles.
in the 80s,
I've never
and
made love in a
70s.
vehicle.
Well,
That's your own damn fault, buddy.
there's a Prius parked out there in the parking lot.
You've never seen a dashboard light lit paradise?
Shout out to
No,
Bradley.
you're missing out.
Stop doing that.
Well, you're the one talking about.
Yeah,
Just letting you guys know that I've never made love in a vehicle.
somebody got topped off this morning.
God damn. Jesus Christ. I did. Hey,
Heavy-handed.
real heavy handed.
It's just a fucking Eric Pedigo quote. Why am I catching so much wrath?
You're not. I'm having a great
That
time,
is-
everybody. It's a good time.
If this coffee, never mind. I was going to get real mad, and I'm not.
Okay.
You're my best friend.
Hey, you want to know something? Dude, I appreciate
Do
your
it.
friendship.
All right.
Every
Yeah.
morning, I wake up and I think about things I'm grateful for, and you are at the fucking very top of that list.
100%.
The very top of that list.
100%.
Okay. All right. Next. Tell me about highlighted a comment for you to check out.
Has this happened to you guys on Facebook?
It's happened to me. I'm not a fan.
Yeah. It's somebody that I'm friends with on Facebook, but like barely. We don't even know each other. It'll just be, hey, Joey, son of a bitch from junior high that you added like several years ago and you never see his posts or anything. Highlighted a comment for you to check out.
Yeah.
And it's always some kind of like vehicle giveaway or something.
Oh,
and it's like,
that's-
all you have to do is tag all of your Facebook friends.
Two pairs.
Here's it. Let me break this down. I hope you don't win.
Ooh.
Yeah, if you tag me in that shit, I'm going to wish as hard as I can that you don't get that truck, that you don't get free cookies for a year, that you don't get that cool painting that you saw. I hope that all the things that you want never come your way.
Can I tell you something that's going to make you so happy? Nobody ever wants those things, except for the motherfucker who successfully fleeced everybody's information from
Oh, wow. Yeah.
and then sold it off to criminals on
Yeah.
the dark web, and that's why you get spam calls. I don't care how many free pairs of Ray-Bans I can get,
Right.
and I certainly don't believe the authenticity of a post like that.
Yeah.
I am not my father. Dad, I love you.
Shout outs, Doug.
But you never got that $3,000 smoker for $89. And in fact, you did just lose $89. But we all learn a lesson sometimes.
Yeah.
And I have not heard any more horror stories like that for my dad's wallet.
That's good.
Doing good, Pop. Love you.
Doing great.
Doing
Doug,
great.
Big fan. Big fan, Doug.
So there are the highlighted comments for you to check out on the scam stuff, like because that's all scam stuff. But then people just do that too. They'll like make a post about whatever,
Yeah.
and then highlight. And I'm like,
Don't ever-
no.
Don't ever do that.
Don't you do that?
Don't ever do
You
that.
don't demand my attention. for
Right.
anything.
I click on those. It shows up in my notifications, and I'm like, nah, I don't even. I swipe it.
I owe you
swipe
nothing.
it off. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Part of it.
That's just,
Don't call me and don't tag me.
now here is when
Everybody
I
leave me alone.
when I do that.
Oh, talking about
Who the fuck does shit right now?
When I'm making a post from the bocce ball page, like if it's a cancellation or a schedule change,
that matters.
Exactly, because I need to reach everyone who follows.
Absolutely, right. You can even call me with something like that. But, hey, you can call me with that.
Never. I would never.
Yeah, no, you might catch
Jesus.
I feel like there's tension.
I would never.
I don't want there to be tension between me and
you. You brought it on.
Shake hands.
I don't do that. You guys do that. I don't do that.
On behalf of Eric Pedigo.
Eric, you're a great brother and a great guy, and I love you very much, okay?
And this is your hand, pal.
Yep.
Number one,
This hand's for you.
Pretend like this is your hand.
All right.
See me shaking the shit out of it?
Yeah.
Because I respect you, dog.
All right.
You can call me.
Too. Okay.
You can call me.
I think you're an all right dude, too. I try to vocalize that to you often.
Buddy.
It's usually one of the first things I say to you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. How dope you are as a dude.
You want to know what?
Huh?
Like, I love you. You're my
you,
brother.
buddy. Yeah.
But also, I like you so much.
Good.
Right?
Good.
Call me more often.
I would never.
Stop saying I would never. I'd be so pissed if you stopped calling me altogether.
Any other Facebook trends that we hate?
I mean, so many.
Being on it in general.
Yeah,
honestly.
just having it. Just having it.
Just being able to witness how much I don't think the rest of the world is that smart, and it's not that great of a thing.
When someone who has my phone number messages me on Facebook instead of sending me a text,
dude, yes.
So it's one thing if they're like sending me a video they saw on Facebook or whatever. That's fine, obviously.
Different.
But like, yeah, like trying to contact somebody through a message on Facebook when you already have their fucking phone number, unless the message is, I lost your number.
Right.
Go fuck yourself.
Like if I messaged you over Facebook, it was like, we doing it Friday or what's up?
That would be so strange.
You're like, why? Hey, did you not pay your phone bill? So now you're texting me over Wi-Fi?
Is that what happened?
Is that what's happening? Now you got to use Wi-Fi communication?
You know what I do?
Hard times, bub.
When people do that, okay, you guys do the bit. That's my bad. No, you were in the middle of a thing. I jumped in.
Ultimately, it's bad times don't last, but bad guys do.
Right? So. Yeah.
But I think, like, I get that sometimes.
Go right ahead.
Okay, here I go. My turn. I just text them back.
I'll do that too.
Yeah, if they send me a Facebook message like asking me something, I will then text them.
Yeah. Hey, I saw your message.
I don't even do that. I just respond like that's how they reached out to me. I'll just be like, oh yeah, man, for sure, we can.
Just to correct it, like no, this is how we do this. But anyway, we'll be.
I just act like there was no Facebook message at all.
Do you instantly call them?
That'd be funny.
That would be great.
Let's talk about upcoming plans.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to the plans, by the way. And I'm glad we figured them all out yesterday.
So, coming up later in this show,
sweet,
I've got a top 5. And while we were at Bocce Ball Thursday night, we played your team.
Yeah.
And I was on the same end as Brethany. Shout-outs.
Shout-outs. Gosh, I love her.
And
she's wonderful.
She's always so positive and just, she's a ball of light.
Again, she is excellent.
Yeah.
I love her.
She said, with glee in her eyes,
yeah,
is there a top 5 this week? And I didn't have one. I mean, but I can throw top 5s together like they nothing. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, dude, here's a quick one for me. My top 5.
They nothing.
My top 5 favorite numbers: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That can't be true.
It's
too easy.
Reverse order. Number 1's my 5th favorite. Number 5's my first favorite.
There. That makes more sense.
Excellent work.
Why'd you flip the camera off?
Because fuck you, dude.
They didn't deserve that. They're having a good time,
They get it. We're homies. That's how homies.
Why'd you flick the camera off?
I'm sorry. You know what, crowd? You're my best goddamn friend.
Yeah, bring it in. Bring it in, everybody.
And I love you guys very much.
Crowd, audience, you're a great guy.
I appreciate you being here for me in my times of need. You're great.
Your times of need.
So, was that a oof or no?
Oh, sure.
Okay. Oof for what? Times of need?
Oh, okay. I thought I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking ahead, and then you repeated something he said, and I thought
I just thought it was funny. He said times of need.
This guy's getting.
I thought it was time of need, but I didn't realize you were talking to multiple. So anyhow, listen, my bad. Get me.
Yeah, that's the thing. And then get myself for just
being like he's right.
Yeah, Brad sucks.
I'm happy again.
And unget the one from Brad. Reverse, can you play it backwards?
It's Tim Allen from
Tim
Fuck
Allen.
You Would See.
So anyway,
on there.
we're playing the bocce. She asked if I have a top 5. I did not. And I said, do you like those? And she's like, I do, you know? And I was like, okay, I'll put one together. And I thought of one. And the one I thought to put together, I'm going to do on a later episode.
Okay.
And it is going to be top 5 non-athletic sport type competitions.
Okay.
Inspired by bocce ball.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
So that will be coming up on a future episode.
Oh, that's great.
I was going to do it today, but then my wife had the thought because I told her about your suggestion of, hey, let's get more interactive.
Yeah.
Let's ask some of our listeners what they want us to talk about.
Yeah.
Let's get some topic ideas.
Yeah.
And Amanda said, well, why don't you see if Bethany has any top 5 she'd want you to do? And so that was one of the reasons I mistakenly called you yesterday and bothered you.
Mistaken.
Could have been that. Could have been a text.
Yeah. Well, I was driving.
I was smoking meat.
Yeah. So you got nothing but time, baby. I know how smoking meat goes.
Yeah.
It's a very
Nothing but time.
involved process. Yeah.
Nothing but
God
time.
dang, I worked so hard.
And so I asked, you asked, and she gave a great one.
She delivered.
So coming up later on the show, I will give my top 5 Disney princesses of all time. Which I'm really, it inspired a huge debate at the kitchen table last night while we were eating.
Awesome.
Yeah, the whole family was involved.
Oh,
Everybody
dude.
was.
People are throwing play. It turned into a food fight.
It
Somebody
turned
yelled
into-
food fight.
It got a little contentious.
Right.
Yeah. Good.
A little contentious.
Everybody went to bed mad.
Yeah.
So
that's exciting.
that's coming up.
Oh God.
But
Ooh, I can't wait for this.
before that, we are bringing back a segment, and I'm turning this over to you because that's
Absolutely.
what you told me to do.
Back in the day when we were still working on the Terrible podcast with Nick and Brad, I'm Nick.
And I am Brad.
That was what they did when the podcast started. That was how they. All right.
I thought you were turning this over to Nick, Eric. I don't.
I was
under the impression
letting
that-
our listeners at home know who may not have experienced a terrible podcast
that I was driving. That's
Now
what
I'm
I
mad
thought.
again.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm allowed
pissed.
to.
I'm pissed.
I'm allowed
pissed.
to add things.
Oh,
I am so
God.
pissed
I
off
don't know
right
why
now.
you guys are
We
coming
did.
after me this episode.
We had a lot of fun doing a segment called Brad Science, and the reason that we did it. My friend Brad here is a very smart guy. Breast
goddamn
Breast-
friend in the world.
best friend I ever had.
Boobs goddamn friend in the world.
Best friend in the world. And he's so gosh darn smart. He knows at least a little bit about a lot of bit. And he knows a lot about like some stuff.
A little bit.
Yeah. So it's fun to present scientific questions to my friend Brad and just let him, figure it out. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we present to you Brad Science.
Brad Science, I'm gonna learn some shit. Brad Science, let's fucking talk about bicycles and triangles and popsicles and dinosaurs and flying cars and how to farm and wiener dogs and dipping dogs and space shuttle. Brad Science, I'm gonna learn some shit. Brad Science, I'm fucking stoked about it.
Brad,
so
how come,
long.
Brad, how come I got so many boogers in my nose?
Boogers in your nose, huh? Eric Pettigo, it is a long song,
Oh my God.
but part of the bit
I get it.
is Nick gets it right out, so never do that again. I'm so mad.
It's all good.
This is a different show.
It's a different show now.
Yeah.
Sorry, welcome to the Terrible Podcast. For
Yeah,
a
this is a different show.
So the reason
Why do I have all these boogers in my nose, buddy?
the reason in my mind that you have all these goddamn boogers in your nose is because your nose would be a wonderful place for any booger to live, buddy. You're a solid dude.
This is not
Okay.
very scientific. This is just friends helping friends.
Your nose is there.
Because why not? You got a good nose.
My best goddamn friend. That's why.
I don't know, because it's shaped
Those are lucky
fucking
boogers.
beautifully.
I wish I could be in that nose.
Yeah, because your hand, because
I crawl up in there.
your nose is handsome inside and out.
Yeah, Great
Stupid
nose.
idiot.
Great
Ever
nose.
ask me a dumbass
Yeah.
question like that again?
Wow.
Wow.
He's
I'm
mad.
kidding. No, I'm very happy. Can't you tell? So,
I'm happy, Brad, again.
There's something going on today.
the reason you have so many boogies in your nose.
Yeah, where they
is
come from?
One of the things your nose does is it sits there full of hairs and mucusy goop, right? Snot, we'll call that. And all that is there to kind of filter the air that's going into your lungs via your nose and nostrils.
That's why you should always breathe through your nose.
They want you to breathe through your nose
Because that's nature's filter.
you're getting filtered.
Nature
here.
put that there.
Yep.
This is where you're getting filter. I'm pointing at my nose, both sides of it.
Is it bad that I like trim my nose hairs? Should
If
I
you
not?
not if you're just cleaning them up here, so you're not getting tickled, and so you don't look like an old man with
Right.
hairs coming out of wild places, right?
Yeah.
You can trim up your surface hairs. Just don't get like up in
I
there.
go. I don't stop until there's resistance.
brain.
Stop
Yeah.
when you can't see them anymore.
Yeah, I go so far. Like I know that I got the job done when I can't see out of my left eye
There
for
you
a
go.
couple hours.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I'm
That's
like,
a good place.
I got those hairs.
I look good.
That's a good place
Yeah.
to mark it. Crying a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's what it is. It filters your air when you breath it.
So, but the boogers.
The boogers.
The boogers are a collection of that various detritus and debris that gathers there.
That was
In your
such a cool
schnozzes,
word.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
think
No.
you made it up.
Don't fucking. This guy's making me real mad.
I
Hey,
guess.
hey,
so.
Brad.
kidding, Eric. I
Brad,
wouldn't
this is for Eric, not you.
Thank you.
Okay.
What?
That's him.
I didn't say anything
Yeah.
wrong,
You said
Two of them.
You said that he made that word up, and that's.
but I didn't
incorrect.
mispronounce anything. Retract backwards.
Hell yeah. No, the boogers are the ickies that
Right
have
on.
been filtered out of your schnoz.
And there you have it. And now we know because of our best friend Brad.
Thanks, Brad.
It's me. Hit that goddamn button.
It's so long.
That's part of it.
We're doing the whole song again. Fuck yeah.
Gonna learn some shit.
We'll go use the restroom real quick. I got time.
Talk about it. And trailers and popsicles and dinosaurs and flying cars and how to fly and wiener dogs.
Wiener dogs.
Dippin' dogs.
Wiener dogs and Dippin' Dots.
Brad Science. I'm gonna learn some shit. Brad Science.
I'm fucking stoked about it. Thank you very
I love
much.
Dippin' Dots.
Oh, same.
Oh, yeah.
Same.
Love Dippin' Dots.
100%.
If you want to know about space ice cream, please feel free to ask me sometime.
Well,
On
Don't
a
have to
future
be a-
episode,
yeah, don't have
I'm
to be a
not playing
feature.
that music again.
Go ahead and hit the button again. And
How often, like, for me, anytime I'm getting ready to leave the house, I do a thorough boogie check.
Sure.
Actually, it's part of my, like, morning routine.
Sure.
When I'm brushing my teeth, like, bathroom,
Yeah, tilt
drop
the
a
head back.
one. We've covered this. I drop a one,
yep.
brush my teeth, and then I'm like, boogies?
Right.
Nah.
No bugs.
Yeah.
But if there are bugs, you're like,
Yeah, I get 'em.
eradicate those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Yeah.
I maintain a no boogie.
Mentality.
Yeah.
No boogies allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No boogies.
Hell yeah.
Heard.
All
Yeah.
day, every day.
Before I step out of my truck, I'm like, real quick boogie check. All right. Let's go talk to some customers about laying sod. You're good.
You gotta look for
Thank you.
boogies,
Real clean.
people.
Real
You
clean.
gotta make sure anytime somebody's just got a boogie hanging.
Yeah. Oh God.
Go. It could, I mean,
I find myself
Jeff.
checking for them at stoplights. I'm like, God, I'm bored here. What we got?
Let's see if I have boogers.
I see a lot of people checking for them at
Guess we're all right.
stoplights. Like ain't nobody watching.
But mirrorless
Everybody's
and
watching.
with their fingers.
Just
yeah.
getting them.
Have you ever noticed, like, when you drive by somebody that's like yawning, you can't help but feel like, what a fucking idiot.
No.
Is that just me?
Oh my God.
Like, I'm
I
like,
thought you were going to be like, oh no, I'm about to yawn
No.
too, is what you think.
I'm like,
because
look
yawning
at
is
look at your
contagious.
dumb face, and I just drive by you. Like, that's the only time I'll ever see you in my life, and that's the face you're making, dumbass. That's a me thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
yeah.
just realized that.
No, you're right. That is their stupid
That's a
ass
me
fault.
I don't know where to go.
Don't
with
be
that.
yawning.
Yep, Brad's flicking off the camera again.
Eat shit. Don't yawn.
I
Don't
wanna-
call me.
want you to open up this fucking pit now. It's-
One more thing on boogies before we move on.
More boogers. Hell yes.
The most memorable boogie I can remember.
Top 5 books.
When our mom was marrying her husband Mike Calvert.
Shout outs.
Yeah,
Great guy.
we love him.
He's a great guy.
It was we went. It was it was just us. The kids went to the courthouse. You know, it was.
Oh, God.
We celebrated at Rock and Roll Hardy's afterwards.
Hell yeah.
It was a great day.
Come
But
on, let's
the
go to
judge who married them, giant bug,
Boog.
Oh!
just dangling.
Had a bug.
Had a little bat in the cave.
Uh-oh.
And we're all just there like,
yeah, wow.
And so
we can't say anything.
Like,
or
is
we'll
it
get
against the law
arrested.
for me to?
Yeah.
Would I be held in contempt if I was like, Judge, you got a little.
Excuse me, Your Excellence.
It's crazy that that's one of the most memorable parts of that beautiful day.
Your Honor,
you know,
you're hanging one.
Yeah.
Yep. Scared of heights?
What?
Your zipper is. Oh, wait, that's a different thing. That's a different thing.
That's really funny.
I've never heard that before, by the way.
You've never heard? Dude, when somebody has their fly down,
Yeah, I get it, and it's
ask
really
them-
funny.
you ask them if they're
like, I
scared of heights.
understand it, and I think it's funny.
Yes.
And I've never heard it
You've
before.
never heard that? That's
No.
so old.
Scared of heights?
Yeah.
Your zipper is.
Because no matter what they say, you can respond. If they say,
Yeah, well, so's your zipper.
yeah, so's your zipper.
Apparently.
That's super funny. I'm in the same boat as Neek. I've never heard that one before. It's
Yeah.
always been some sort of allegory between livestock animals and
right,
their
barn door or
domiciles.
something. Yeah.
They say close your horse's domicile before your equine species escape your crop.
That
or whatever.
rolls off the tongue.
It
a lot
does. It's
better.
very. That's why I see it was so popular, and it's the only one we've ever heard.
Yeah, like that one I've heard a million times.
Right.
You don't want to see somebody's
And
weenie.
what you're talking about
No.
skydiving or some
Yeah,
shit?
something like that.
So-
Some weird. It's so convoluted and just
I don't understand.
cumbersome. It's too much.
Hard to
What
get
you
out.
said was
Smooth.
Perfect.
equine.
Smooth like
But yeah, you don't want to accidentally see a weenie.
No.
We got no weenies allowed here.
No weenies allowed, dude.
Harsh, no
All right.
wieners.
Which leads me to something really funny. Fred and I went to a little carnival yesterday in a local small town, best described as a local small town carnival festival. We've all been to one. It's a great time. There was this one ride there that had a little sign on it that said, "No weenies allowed." This
No, it
ride was
didn't.
a little. It did. It said, "No weenies allowed."
I don't get it.
Well, the joke's I'm not done.
Oh,
I have more
I
context.
thought that was the
to add.
end.
Nope.
All right.
All
Okay.
right, guys.
That's my okay.
There's
All right.
more to
Yeah.
it.
Hit the Brad Science song. So, hell yeah, I love you so much. You're my best goddamn friend,
Best
dude.
friend ever, dude. I'm gonna tell you something.
It's a beautiful tune.
There's a lot happening right now, but you're still my best friend.
Best goddamn friend in the world. So, we look at this sign. It's one of the more intense ones. Fred didn't want to go on it. I'm like, oh, no weenies allowed, huh, son? Does that make you a weenie?
Oh!
And he's like, no. And I'm like, no, you're right. And he's like, yeah, mine would. Or no, what I say? I said,
Oh, jeez.
I said,
But dude,
hold on. No, I got it.
no, you didn't.
I said,
you do now.
I do now. I got it now. I said, nah, you ain't a weenie, son, but you got one, don't you? And he goes, yeah. It's too small for them to notice, though. That's what he says. Too small for them to notice, though.
Oh my god!
And then I'm like, so wait, are you going on the ride? Because like you can sneak on.
Right.
If they're not going to notice it, go right ahead.
right? Well, boy, they say the darndest things, don't they?
Why
Kid.
was there a sign on a ride that said no weenies allowed?
It was
Like,
one of the.
don't be scared. You know, like, is it a scary ride? And
I assume it was because it was a little more of an intense one compared
Okay.
to just a straight up child's ride.
It's like, don't
Okay.
try to ride this if you're a little bitch.
Right. They
You
could
need
have
some
just as
bravery.
easily put
Yeah.
a sign up that said you have to be this tall to ride, but instead they
Right.
said
You have to be this brave.
yeah.
they said no dicks on this bitch. Instead of just be this tall to ride it thing with
Small
an
towns.
elephant or something.
So, hey, real quick, back on they say the darndest things.
Oh,
Can you think of the most accidentally mean thing that one of your kids has ever said to you? Because I got one, and it's a doozy.
dude, my
I
kids
got
are
one,
old.
but it's your
Yeah.
kid and you.
Oh, is it? It was Rocky's first year playing soccer. His coach was about to miss the next game, and they asked me to sub in for a week. And I'm excited, and I'm talking to Rocky about it, and he goes, yeah, it's going to be great. And he goes, but will you make sure that you wear a hat? Because some people don't like bald guys.
It's true, though. Some people don't.
I'm a good bald boy.
It's weird.
Yeah,
But he's not wrong.
my story about Nick's kid.
It's not me.
Oh, is this
him.
worse?
No, it's
Sweet.
It's actually exactly the same. We were at the zoo. And
Oh, yeah.
we walked past the glorious American bald eagles, and Rocky says something to the effect of, "Oh, I love those birds. They remind me of my dad
Yeah, they bald.
because they're bald." I think he's rolling that as a pretty hard bit with you.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
he's
his
really
thing.
leaning
He's
into
like,
it now.
you know how I razz my dad? Talk
Yeah.
about how he's bald because
Well-
you're beautiful.
I'm a good bald boy.
Beautiful bald.
You really are.
The first one
You wear it well.
was several years ago.
I wouldn't go back if I were you.
Yeah, don't go back.
Okay.
I would eat
I was thinking
pasta
about it.
off of your head.
What?
Ooh, future bit.
Sure.
Future bit. Nah,
Sure,
we'll,
we'll eat pasta.
we'll get AI to do that.
I gotta lick the sauce after. You know what I mean?
Shout
Fucking
outs.
get your plate clean.
Kids are mean.
Kids are mean.
Yeah.
Kids are ruthless.
Yeah.
Anyways, my
At
son-
least they know how to text.
So a few weeks ago, we learned that Brad was unsure how to spell veneers.
Yeah.
And we decided to table, I don't even remember where it started, but we decided to table that subject for a future episode.
Right.
Veneers. There's no R in the middle. It's just veneers.
I thought that's what Vern was short for, but
Vernier. So
Vernier Troyer.
will a time come?
R.I.P.
You're good.
Yeah. No, I wanted to let that breathe for a little because it deserved it. Where they make veneers that don't look so
much like veneers.
So okay, you remember, like the vampire teeth for Halloween?
Yeah.
Like those without fangs.
Yeah. Wow.
Will a time come where they make those
Probably.
look like teeth that people actually would have had?
Maybe. I don't know. How old is that technology? How long have veneers
I
been
don't
around?
know. And if you listen, I'm all for you. Do your thing. If you're like, man, I'm not happy with this, I need some.
Yeah.
Then go get them.
Right.
But
They don't look the best.
they are like just for men for your mouth.
Right.
You know, like when you walk in, you're like, oh, that's not
Like-
how that looks
Yeah.
normally.
Yeah, you go get Vermeer.
It's okay, buddy.
Oh, man.
Hang in there, pal.
No.
Go get veneers. Sorry, I said it wrong, guys. Go get you some veneers. Your mouth ends up looking like Vince McMahon's fucking head. In the sense that dude's 90 and jet black hair. Have we seen him
Yeah.
in his old
Oh,
days?
yeah.
He's like in his Walt Disney phase right
Or
now.
it's like
weird.
maybe the hair would be fine. He does his eyebrows though too, and that's really weird.
Really off-putting.
And it's like, hey man, if it gets hot, you're gonna be dripping
yeah.
like color down your face. Stupid fucking idiot.
And I mean, if there comes a time in my life that I ever need some veneers, then so be it. And I'll wear them. I'll get those big chompers just like everybody else. But
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
they've got to progress that.
They got to
bit.
figure
They've
something
gotta
out.
figure out a way.
Yeah.
I don't even know how they work. Do they fit over your regular teeth?
If I'm not mistaken, that's where they have to like file your teeth way down.
You see pictures of people with remarkably small looking teeth
Like
in
it
your
looks
mouth.
like
and
they
you're
still
"Ooh,
have baby
that's
teeth,
uncanny."
and then
Yeah.
it fits over those.
Oh, I'm gonna have
It's-
nightmares about this.
I saw a video last night actually about it. Veneers are essentially crowns, more or less.
Yeah.
It's not like, and they might have a lot of different options, but the ones I was seeing weren't like they glued a veneer over what you got. It's like they're capping things you got.
Yeah, it like pops into place.
So can it just pop out like some falsies? Or are they on there?
They come out, don't
They
they?
do, and
you sure?
a lot of times unintentionally.
Okay,
I am not
Yeah.
sure.
What this video was about how veneers aren't
I don't
that
think
great.
they are opposed to come off. I think they're
Because-
opposed to stay on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you want to keep them on.
And this
please God.
this professional on the internet was saying that like every 10 years you got to get them redone too because they'll fall out, they'll discolor, so on and
Really?
so forth. And you're not just getting one done because then you'll have one perfect white with other slightly yellows.
Right.
They're
you
so
gotta do the
wide.
whole
They're
thing.
very white.
That you can control.
So
Sure.
like
In your-
symmetrical
yeah.
and big.
Yeah.
And
I want to get the Roman Reign.
uh-oh.
Roman Reigns
Roman
model.
runs.
Yeah. I want to get that style.
This episode sucks.
I do. I've always been. All right. Hey. Poor me. I've always been very self-conscious about my smile.
Yeah, you got a good smile, pal.
Not alone, pal.
I don't like smiling with my teeth in pictures, and it's because I'm self-conscious about my teeth. I don't think I have the worst teeth. I don't think I have the best teeth. But I do think I have a big gap in between my two front teeth.
Just easier to floss.
Very much so.
You just blow some air through that bitch.
Borderline unnecessary to floss because I can just go.
Yeah, you just take you a sip. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Even better than flossing. You've done rinse.
So once again, there is a potential future where I do get some veneers.
Well, now we can stop talking shit about it.
Well, I'm just saying,
and I'm not trying.
I'm
like
not
I said,
knocking
I'm not
because I haven't tried it.
I'm not, but I'm saying they've got to find a way to make them look more natural. Just offset one or two or something. Sure. You know what I mean? Like they don't go that straight.
I want them to be perfect and like the brightest bright white.
Your teeth themselves are fine.
Okay.
What this internet expert was telling me, which now makes me an expert, is that in your situation,
that's how that
no
works.
veneers, just do something like braces. You don't got to go get metal. You can do Invisalign.
Or Invisalign.
Yeah.
I've been told that
would
before
be
too.
your option because your teeth are in fine shape. They don't necessarily need work. You just want them in a different place, brother.
So like you remember 80s cartoons?
Yeah.
Where they animated, but like the teeth in those.
It was just like one strip of white.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what they are.
That's what I'm after.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I want to look like Aladdin.
Veneers are in your future then. So
see what I see though? Like,
no, you just need a year of Invisalign and you're in perfect shape.
Well,
we have
somebody sponsor the show so I can get some fucking Invisaligns on me.
We have mentioned cartoons.
Yeah.
You mentioned Disney.
Yeah.
You mentioned Aladdin.
Yeah.
It's time.
It's a top five.
Yes.
All right. So,
Yes.
at the request of your sweet beloved Brethany.
I love her so much.
Yep. I have assembled my list of top 5 Disney princesses.
Can't wait.
For the future, anybody who has you want top 5 suggestions, any topics, anything like that, send it on over to us.
Absolutely.
Drop it in the comments in any of our things ever.
Yeah.
We'll fucks with you.
Very few things off limits.
Sure.
Yeah, use your brain.
Yeah.
But
we don't do politics.
there you go.
Do Paula.
We don't.
But we do all the other stuff.
Right.
Within reason, still. Hey,
Sure.
Use your fucking brain.
Yep.
But
Sure.
send us some ideas, and we'd be happy to discuss them within reason. Use
My
your brain.
top 5 Disney princesses
yeah.
are as follows. Number 5, Aurora, Sleeping Beauty.
Hell yeah.
Didn't say much.
Classic.
Quiet.
Didn't say much.
I like that.
Her name is Aurora?
Yeah.
Name's Aurora.
I learned that recently, too.
That's crazy. I thought her legal name was Beauty, Sleeping.
Nope.
And that's my bad.
Yep.
Aurora, what a beautiful name.
Doesn't say many things.
No.
Aurora, number 5.
Yeah, she doesn't have much to say. She doesn't need to say much, dude.
goes-
She's chilling.
Yeah. Just shh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your quietness
she
lands you in my top 5.
She farts a little bit, sure, in her sleep, but
We all do.
yeah.
Except for me. Yeah, she doesn't say much, so number 5.
Number 4,
Sweet.
Cinderella.
You're going...
She cleans.
Dude.
She knows a hard life, right? I agree with that. Cinderella, relatable.
Where are you going with this,
Yeah.
buddy?
Her attire, not expensive.
A wonderful.
So far, you're going for the Disney princesses that are, not much fuss. You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean.
It's practical. All right, let's see what your number 3 is then, son of a bitch.
But that's 5 and 4. That checks out, right?
Stacks, yeah.
What I was surprised to find when I looked at the actual list is there's not a ton of options.
Oh,
For Disney princesses?
Yeah, not really.
are you
Number
being
3,
sarcastic.
Jasmine.
Because...
She rebelled against authority. There's nothing misogynistic.
Yeah, I was
about
waiting.
this.
I was like, are you?
Has a tiger as a pet.
Yeah, tiger's a pet.
Cool
She's pretty
tiger.
cool.
Jasmine's way up on my list.
Absolutely.
Yeah, right. I respect Jasmine. She wanted to do her own thing and not be
She was
held down.
She's not some
By the
prize to be
shackles.
won.
She was my first Disney crush, so to speak.
Really?
Jasmine was.
First.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hot.
I would love to show her the world.
Oh,
Thought you were going to say
Shining,
something awful there.
shimmering,
but then, yeah.
splendid.
You're great.
Brad,
you're great.
So this is one of the ones that sprung up. Go ahead.
Tell me, Nick,
What?
when did you last let your heart decide?
Glad you stopped me.
It was a couple Arabian Nights ago.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
This is one of the ones that sprung a discussion last night at the kitchen table because it was like, where do we rank Aladdin? You know, like, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not crazy about Aladdin.
That's one of my favorites.
No, the movie, yes. The character of Aladdin himself.
Really?
Like, bruh,
Go on.
you came in and you lied.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
He said, no, I didn't. And she said, I felt it.
Yeah.
You're right.
She would have loved you.
Yeah.
Irregardlessly. You didn't have to lie and come in.
You have to come in and do all
with
that
all
stuff.
the pomp and
Yeah.
circumstance.
Yeah.
She was not looking for that.
Right.
She was looking. She didn't want a prince. She
wanted true love.
Yeah. And he shows up as a prince, and she was like, "Nah, fam."
Yeah, she said, get out of here, child.
He had to re-win her over after that.
She fell in love with the carpet.
Yeah.
I'll say it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll say it.
Yeah.
It didn't work until she flew on a magic carpet.
Right. He's like, well, here's a fancy thing I have. And she's like, hey, you're not so bad, huh?
Nala, her tiger, had Aladdin pegged from the get-go in the sense that, like, this guy's a chode. You don't want to fuck with
piece
that
of
shit.
shit. Yeah, I
You
don't trust
fuck
him.
with this guy.
Also, is she, fucking stupid? Because it's clearly the same dude.
Clearly. Well,
that's the same dude. Did she take a bump on the head or something?
There's a genie involved, so there might be some sort of
He didn't make him look different.
illusory things happening.
It's
Please.
the same face.
allow me.
Okay.
Think about somebody that you had a chance encounter with a few weeks ago.
Right.
One time.
Okay.
You've never seen their face
Did
again.
did I run from an armed
Maybe.
force with this person? Did I have
Maybe. To me, even more like that right there, all the adrenaline going, everything is kind of a blur. And then easily you could forget.
He's saying
exactly
the same words to her, like,
Well,
don't
exactly
you trust
what they
me or
look
some
like.
shit.
He's
Yeah.
showing up in an entire different outfit and context.
Yeah.
This is a place you would never expect to see a street rat.
Now he's
So,
a magical prince.
Same face,
Yeah,
same
yeah,
voice.
yeah.
Like maybe
Yeah.
a week later.
all that street rat. Yeah.
She's dumb. She's great. She's really
He had
stupid.
a monkey. The monkey was the star.
He went
the genie
from-
was the star. The
genie was the star.
genie, the bird,
Oh, yeah. Iago.
the monkey, the carpet.
Abu.
Abu.
And then the carpet.
James was the carpet's name.
James the carpet.
Jimmy
yeah.
the carpet.
Yeah. Big Jim.
Jimmy Carps.
The king was
The
next.
Sultan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, am I Sultan or am I Sultan?
Yeah, I liked him. Jafar. I'm going way down the list before I get to Jasmine
Wow.
and Aladdin.
Yeah,
as
Jafar was
characters.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is strictly a Disney princess's ring.
Okay. All right.
Number 2,
Sweet.
Tiana,
From, what's that?
Princess and a Frog.
Never saw it.
Dude, what?
Don't do that.
Listen, you've never seen Shawshank Redemption? You know,
You got okay.
Don't do that.
You've got to watch Princess and the Frog.
I do now, still.
Watch it now, still.
My kids are grown.
No, they're not. They're children.
Pretty much.
Watch it with Bethany. I guarantee you, she loves it.
Bethany, listen, I know that you're listening to this right now and you're thinking, oh, that would actually be really
Yep.
fun. I'm not gonna do that. Listen, I will be so resentful. I'm just gonna be on my phone the whole time.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna be so
Watch it,
angry.
dude. Tiana, for one, it's set in New Orleans. The music
love
is
New
great.
Orleans.
The music, it's one of the best like musical scores of all Disney movies.
they're playing a lot of jats down there.
Yeah, if that's what you want to call it.
I'm Jackson.
Ooh, I jats.
But the Tiana is another one of these. She wasn't born a princess.
Right.
Love it.
She has just an unwavering work ethic.
Yeah, you got to get over the whole new money thing, though. They'll want to be spending all the time. It's fine, though. I like it.
She gets turned into a frog.
She gets turned into a frog?
Yeah.
I thought it was Princess and the Frog.
Oh,
The
I
princess
guess you're gonna have to watch.
is the
Isn't
frog.
it? She meets a frog and he's like, I'm actually a dude. She's
I'm
like,
telling you, you just got to watch.
I don't have to.
Yes, it's one of the absolute best Disney movies.
Turns
of all
out
time.
they were both frogs the whole time.
Boom.
That's the M. Night Shyamalan twist at the end.
So it's just Shrek? It's
And-
Shrek?
And the villain in that
Yeah.
is easily top 5 villain.
What's the villain's deal?
He's a voodoo guy.
Oh, I like Voodoo.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you would like this. It's a great movie.
I do like Voodoo.
And
stuff.
Tiana, number 2.
Okay.
Oh.
My number 1 Disney princess of all time.
Who the fuck this shit right now, dude?
It's a bit unconventional,
Okay.
but
You're about to say something really dumb, I think. You're about to say
You
something that I'm going to be like,
you did.
Dang it.
You could.
I want to guess it, but I don't want to step on you.
Right, yeah, I'm stepping on
Okay,
it.
guess it.
The alien queen from the Alien series of movies.
Damn it.
The queen of all xenomorphs.
You nailed it.
Yeah.
What's your guess?
Shit. I don't know. I don't know.
Guess one. There's only a few you can pick from. It's Disney.
Ariel? It's probably not
That's
Ariel.
not unconventional. Ariel did not make my list.
Shot in the dark. Fair enough. Yeah.
Ariel made a lot of bad decisions. I'm not a huge fan.
Yeah.
She's pretty
Ooh,
dumb.
and the original story behind that.
Yeah.
Not fun. Not a happy ending.
No.
She goes, "It hurts having legs.
Yeah.
It feels like they're being stabbed with glass. Feels like I'm walking on broken glass
But
constantly."
you have to remind yourself she was only 16.
Right.
Yeah, yikes. Huh?
Yep.
We grow up and we are then on what was her dad's name? Poseidon? Was it King Poseidon?
No, it was
Triton.
It was
Triton. Whatever. We're on his side now.
It
He's
was.
like,
Yeah,
you
I'm
know
a
what? Why don't
Disney
you just
guy.
stay home, babe? And
Right.
she's like, "Fuck you, Dad."
Yeah, she
she's
was
like-
like that.
right.
She's like, I'm going to comb my hair with a fork.
Yeah.
She's like, I want to marry a human man. And he's like, you are a 16-year-old mermaid.
Yeah.
Just stay. We are royalty down here.
You're
Our
a
lives
fish
are
girl.
pretty dope.
Right.
So, anyway. I don't know who your number 1 is, to answer
right.
your question.
Well, maybe not even considered a princess in some circles. However, I consider her one. This is my favorite Disney movie of all time.
Wow.
With the best musical score of all time.
Oh, I think I might. Are you going Robin
Tell
Hood?
me when you're done.
Are you going Robin Hood?
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Yeah.
I think I might.
I am going Robin Hood.
Yeah.
It is Maid Marian.
Hell
Robin
yeah.
Hood is the best Disney movie of all time.
I'm
Fight me.
I'm fine with that statement.
Yeah.
Also, Bethany, I keep talking about I like my girlfriend, guys. She told me that was maybe her first actual crush was Robin Hood, the fox.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
He was a stud.
Maid Marian, the fox, huh?
Yeah.
God damn, that movie's so good.
That's the best. It's slept on. You don't even think about it.
Yeah.
Because it's like from the 60s.
Right.
But, dude, the songs are so good.
excellent. The characters are great.
The characters are great. So
What
many
a beautiful brawl. Yeah, dude.
There's the action sequences,
Yeah.
the archery.
Sword fighting. They
Dude.
fight with their swords,
All of
dude.
it. The kid animals, the little bunny kid.
Yeah. Oh, so cute.
He's just trying to mix it up. The little turtle kid.
You want to know what?
Brad, have you not seen this?
Boy, not in like 20 years, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, we've saw it hella about
That's
20
great.
years ago. You've probably seen it more recently. Hey, great
Yeah.
great call.
Dude.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know the freaking
It's great.
It's from Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
I'll watch it. I'll watch it today. I'm canceling my afternoon appointments.
Hell yeah.
I'm going home and watching Robin
Hell
Hood.
yeah.
Sorry about your prospective home purchase. I gotta watch Robin Hood.
Because it turns
Just
out
by myself too.
I miss
kids aren't
feeling
involved.
things,
Right.
so I'm gonna watch Robin Hood from the '60s.
Hell yeah.
Eat shit.
Amanda, my beautiful, thoughtful wife. Go ahead.
Very nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
I said, you're going to upset people with that one. Nobody considers Maid Marian a princess.
It's
even.
hard to consider her a Disney princess, but she meets all of the criteria.
Doesn't she?
And is she not a princess?
She's a maid.
She's a maid, Marian.
Marian.
Maid Marian.
Yeah. Maid Marian.
She's some kind of. She's
She's-
something.
she's-
She's
oh,
got helpers.
She's of the elite.
Yeah.
Was it King Richard? She's
Yeah.
King Richard's daughter, bro.
Niece.
So
Yes.
niece.
Yeah.
So maybe
Pretty sure
then
niece.
she's more of a duchess than a princess.
Yeah.
But then she had that big chicken
Yeah, the big chicken lady.
that was just down to squab.
Yeah.
Like just any time.
Dude,
Like,
she's ready to throw down.
Let's throw down like that. She did. She rolled.
She's a Scottish chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great movie. great list. People have been telling me the list is written perfectly.
So I'm going to try to clip that together into a TikTokable format.
Hell yeah.
Because I think Disney stuff probably gets some
Oh,
play.
sure.
Oh, it does.
Sure.
I was thinking moving forward, every week we should try to force something into the show that we think could get legs on TikTok.
That's a good idea.
Could induce virality. Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, by the way, also tell us your number one Disney princess.
Yeah, I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear it. Top 5 list, I'm a huge fan of because people can argue over them.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's all about what you like personally, so nobody can tell you your list is wrong because it is your list.
Yeah, 100%. Right. Blast out in the comments. Let us know what you like.
Yeah.
So your favorite Disney princess, Maid Marian.
Yeah.
Fine.
Fair.
Excellent.
Yeah, not close.
Brad?
My favorite Disney princess?
Yeah, just number 1.
Jasmine or Pocahontas.
Ooh, Pocahontas. Awesome call.
Right.
Mine's Belle.
Belle, honorable mention.
Beauty and the Beast.
I like Belle. Ooh.
Oh, man.
Okay, there we are.
She's a little too well read. It's threatening.
Okay. As to where you take it as a threat, that's very funny. I take it the other way. I like her a lot.
I don't like that she knows so much.
I like that she'll hang around and fix me.
Yeah, absolutely. She's not going to quit on you.
She fell in love not based on looks.
Right.
No thanks.
Right.
No thanks.
No thanks.
Also, something weird about falling in love with your captor. What's that called, Brad?
Stockholm
That is Stockholm syndrome.
So that's what she did.
Well,
Yeah.
all right. Well, she was great, though.
Yeah,
she
but
was
at least
really
you got
nice.
to hang out and chat with animate objects.
Right.
Stuff like
Yeah.
that.
They
Like,
were animate.
Who wouldn't want a candlestick as a friend? Complete with candles.
Oh, dude. That movie's so good.
Who wouldn't
Oh, yeah.
want
Beauty and the Beast is great.
a teapot and her child teacup as friends? You know?
When they all turned back into human beings, Chip should have had a massive headband.
That would have been great.
My brain oozing.
Or at least a giant scar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The kid was better off as a cup, for
missing
sure.
missing a forearm.
He is a good
or something.
cup.
He's a great cup.
Great
Good cup.
He holds most of the liquid, and that's good. That's what we all want.
Huh.
All right.
So we're an hour 11 in.
That's great. Yeah. It's a great show. It's a fucking great show.
I don't have anything else on the
No,
list.
it was rock solid.
It's all good.
Yeah.
That was good stuff.
Guys, I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you, buddy.
Proud of you.
I think you did a great job today.
Great
I think you did an even better job.
Absolutely.
Got a
You're a
little
top-notch dude.
Got a little contentious there at the beginning, but I think we worked through it.
I think just the main thing is don't call me.
We've shown growth.
Yeah.
I will call you.
You don't
And
have to.
I will continue to offer you advice on your smoking.
Well, thank you. I will try to turn it into text form next time to avoid further.
You know what? I like talking. I feel like something we're missing out on in society these days is verbalizing things to people.
Sure.
Everything's text form.
Yeah.
A lot of it is, we're missing out on the tonality.
100%. You cannot convey emotion all that well through
Right.
text.
How would I know that my brother wanted nothing more than to quit talking to me if I couldn't have picked up on his tone?
Exactly.
Okay.
His verbal tone.
Got a little
cues.
contentious towards the end too.
Hey, you're the only one
but yes.
contending.
No,
You're the only one
I'm
contending. See, Eric was complimenting us, right?
Yeah.
And if anything, I'm more aroused.
All right, guys.
Enjoyed it, fellas.
See you next week.
See you
You
next
wanna know
week.
what? You call me anytime, buddy.
Okay, I
Call
will.
me anytime.
I will.
Check us out online at derailed.podcast on TikTok, everywhere else as well.
Call to action. Bye.
Red science, I'm gonna learn science.